What is up, ballbags? JJ back here from Run Pure Bets with another free pick for it. This time it's going to be college football for Wednesday, December the 29th. Game's going to be played between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Oregon Ducks. This is the Alamo Bowl. Current betting spread is Oklahoma -7. Total 61. So I dropped the Ball State team total over 21.5 from my last bowl game vid. And that was a painful one, especially considering full game goes over with these. Either way, as much as we convince ourselves right play, wrong play, field goal made, field goal missed, cash is king and the bet lost. Let's hover right over to this game with no bullshit this time around. And you might be hearing my voice a little raspy. No, I don't have the vid, the COVID. At least as per Monday, I don't have it. But am having some cold-like symptoms. So you battle through though, right? My favorite look in this game is Oregon plus the 7 bones. Some spots might have 6.5, but it looks like consensus now is 7 anyway. You should be able to find -110 in most spots. I know -105 is currently at DK if you're into that. So why Oregon in this spot? Well, let me start by talking a bit on both these teams who've had down years per preseason standards. Oregon, had intentions of being a top team in the country. Especially with their Ohio State win earlier in the year. And Oklahoma certainly had BCS potential again, led by Lincoln Riley. Both these squads are playing musical chairs, though, with their current coaching staffs as they approach this bowl game. And let's get a bit more into the weeds here. Both teams have had similar strength of schedules, pending how high you grade the Pac-12 or Big 12. Oklahoma once again finished in the top 15 in college football in yards per play offensively. And believe it or not, Oregon would be right next to Oklahoma if you throw out both the Utah games. I know you just can't toss those games, but Utah really had Oregon's number this year. The big thing for me, though, is defense, which carries a large edge for Oregon coming in. Oklahoma's defense is missing some coaches, as mentioned, but also missing their top tackler and top 3 sack guys. This was a defense that already had liabilities beforehand. It's not all peaches and cream, though, for Oregon, as their potential number 1 pick in the draft, defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau, will also miss this game. This Oregon defense, though, has plenty of other studs around. Speaking of the Oregon offense, though, one of the better rushing attacks in the country. And while I'm not the biggest fan of Anthony Brown at quarterback, he tends to do enough to win games, unless those teams are named the Utah Utes. I'd expect Oregon to lean in the ground game here, though. Eat up clock throughout. Anthony Brown should be kept upright for most of the game, and when he's given time in the pocket, he often makes good decisions. On the Oklahoma side, Caleb Williams proved to uplift this offense midseason, not just with his arm, but with his legs. He's a very dynamic player, number 1 or number 2 high school recruit in the country last year. He does take a bit too many sacks for my liking, and I expect Oregon to disrupt Williams and this offense in tonight's game. It goes without saying that depth's going to be an issue for both teams as they enter this bowl game. But less pieces are missing on the Oregon side. And games like this, and all bowl games for that matter, are difficult to cap with players being out. But after all is said and done, I actually capped this Oklahoma 3.5. So 7's going to be a must-fire for me on Oregon. So again, Oregon plus the 7 bones, -110. I guess -105 now at DraftKings in New Jersey. May the odds be ever in our favor. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Create some fake accounts more. Thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, I hope someone pukes in your mailbox. As always, drop a comment below your thoughts on the vid. Also, let me know who you like for this 3-game slate in college football. I'll be back later on tonight for the Run Pure Sports Print Factory show, running through all the NFL games. I'll also have 2 vids tomorrow for the BCS games, and even going live tomorrow to run through Thursday's games, and again, the 2 BCS games for Friday. But as always, folks, be sure to gamble responsibly, stay safe, and run pure.